Now I'm very pleased to introduce our student speaker, Jordan Ang, BS in Computer Engineering, class of 2018. Jordan grew up in Stockton, California, where he attended Bear Creek High School. Throughout Jordan's time at UCSB, he has been active in the campus community and has interned at several local high-tech software and hardware companies, including Auto Vitals, Entreport, and Calix. Jordan is a brother in Alpha Kappa Psi, the oldest and largest professional business fraternity, as well as Theta Tau, a co-ed professional engineering fraternity. In his spare time, he participates in the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Club at UCSB. Jordan plans to continue his career as a software application developer at Workday in Pleasanton, California. Would you please join me in welcoming Jordan to the podium?
Good afternoon. Thank you so much for that introduction. Hey, Mom, sorry I didn't tell you I was going to be speaking today, but here I am. It's truly been an honor to have been a part of this illustrious class of 2018. I first want to say thank you to all of those who supported us along our journey. Thank you to the professors and academic advisors for your time and dedication in creating a quality learning environment and actually getting us to this day. Thank you to the friends who are not only there for the smiles and laughter, but as well as the cries and the tears. Thank you to our family, parents, guardians, brothers, and sisters, for your unwavering care and commitment to us throughout our whole lives. And thank you to the most essential support system, Google search engine, Stack Overflow, and Wikipedia for being the source of all information. We stepped on this campus for the first time 4 years ago, very young and very naive, thinking that we could actually take 8 a.m.s because we did it all throughout high school. To be honest, most of us were really unaware of what our major really consisted of, but we still walked around with our heads held high, just waiting for the next icebreaker so that we could introduce ourselves and see how others would react when we told them we were an engineering major. I remember sitting in my dorm room in Santa Cruz Hall during my freshman year and thinking to myself, how lucky am I? I'm attending one of the nation's most prestigious public universities. I have all this freedom to go hang out with my friends or go play basketball down at the rec center. I get to go to the dining commons and basically eat at a buffet 14 times a week. And I don't know if you've noticed, but there's literally a beach right there. Sometimes I couldn't tell if I was actually sent here to study or go on vacation. And then that's when reality started to set in. First, there's Math 3A, and then Math 3B, and then Math 4A and Math 4B, and then Chem 1A, and Chem 1A Lab, and Chem 1B, and Chem 1B Lab, and then Physics 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on, till I did it. I finished all my prerequisites and didn't even get started with my major yet. I was once told that the last 2 years of your undergraduate degree would get easier. That was a lie. The last few years were filled with 1 a.m. yerba mate-fueled study sessions in Cecil, searching for a stapler to turn in last-minute homework at the third-floor mailroom of Harold Frank Hall, and back-to-back-to-back finals, leaving us with prayers that the curve will allow us to pass so we didn't have to retake the course. And now, here we are today, celebrating the commencement of our undergraduate career. Let me share a little bit more information about who I am. I'm a first-generation Cambodian American raised in Stockton, California, a city renowned for its gang violence and foreclosure rates. In 2009 and 2011, it was actually recognized by Forbes magazine as America's most miserable city. The environment I grew up in had a huge effect on my dreams, goals, and aspirations. I specifically remember a conversation that I had with a classmate during my freshman year. He was telling me about how his mom was a CEO at an aerospace company and how his dad was a senior engineer at another. With so much confidence, he looked at me and said, "I'm gonna be a CEO someday." And I kind of just stood there. Because at this point in my life, my ultimate dream was just to graduate college and get a job at any company that would hire me. Now, don't get me wrong, getting a bachelor's degree in computer engineering is a monumental accomplishment. But why does it have to end there? Michelangelo once said that the greatest danger lies not in aiming too high and falling short, but in aiming too low and hitting your mark. Let me repeat that. The greatest danger lies not in aiming too high and falling short, but in aiming too low and hitting your mark. It wasn't until after this conversation that I realized, despite my past, I have the same opportunity as this individual who strives to be a CEO someday. We're graduating with the same degree from the same university, so why can't I have the same dreams? Now here I am, not only about to complete, but exceed my dream by working at a company considered to be one of the best places to work. My limited ambition was just due to my perception of the circumstances, when in reality, there was actually nothing stopping me from going beyond what I believe was success. But here's a new problem. What do I do now? What do we do now beyond this point? It's a question that we're often asked at this point in our lives. And to be honest, I don't know. And I know I'm not the only one that feels this way. Throughout our lives, there's always been these benchmarks set before us, and all we had to do was hit it. We just had to pass that exam, write that essay, and do that lab, and we knew what the outcome would be. You see, that's going away. Life is no longer going to be filled with these marks that we just have to hit to be successful. We need to set our own dreams, set our own goals, and define our own success. And you may not know what those are right now, but when you're looking and trying to find out, I encourage you to aim high. Because I guarantee you can do a lot more than you think you are capable of right now. Thank you to the class of 2018 for taking me beyond what I believe was success. Go out today and celebrate not only this achievement that we shared together, but the many successes to come in the near future. Take care, Gauchos. Till next time.